Hey guys, today I'm reviewing the MSI Optix What? Oh no. Hi guys, today I'm reviewing the MSI Optix MPG341CQR curved gaming monitor. Let's get to that intro. All right, let's go unbox it, shall we? That's the monitor. So let's go back in time to when I actually unboxed it. Doing okay? Let's get to unboxing the MSI Optix MPG341CQR curved gaming monitor. Excuse me, sir. Jesus. All the things. I gotta build this thing. Fancy. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. We got it. That's good. This is silly. You need tools. Turns out you need tools. Yeah. Good. I made a mess. Here's what comes in the box. You got your monitor. You got a mess of cables. There we go. Oh, it's so dusty. Yeah. Which one are you? Oh, yeah. Well, that's not gonna reach. I got it. Got it. Everything's fine. Okay. Oh. Hey! So why would you want to buy this monitor? How about 144 Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, RGB lights, the OSD gaming app, night vision mode, a camera cradle, and mouse bungee. And did I mention it's big and curved? Nice. First up, let's talk about that refresh rate and response time. The MSI monitor boasts a 144 Hz refresh rate. Basically, it allows you to see more frames when you're gaming. Something to keep in mind though, if you really want to benefit from the high refresh rate, you're gonna need a graphics card that can handle high frame rates. So the classic question remains, will a higher refresh rate make you a better gamer? Let's find out with science. Full disclosure, I'm terrible at games from every era. The Optix has a 1 millisecond response time, which means you'll get minimal tearing when gaming. We all know it's always good to avoid tearing. I could read a bunch of stuff off Wikipedia explaining the finer details of all this, but I'm not going to. At the end of the day, all that really matters is if you're enjoying your gaming experience. All the fancy numbers aside, gaming on this thing is actually really fun. My regular monitor only outputs 60 Hz, and getting to play at 144 was pretty cool. I did see a difference. Next up, let's discuss the OSD gaming app. At the bottom left of the monitor, you'll find the macro button. By default, it opens the gaming app. So what does the app do exactly? Well, it allows you to customize everything. Almost. From the get-go, you've got a few different presets to choose from, but if you choose to, you can customize your own profile. Can you customize the brightness? Yes. Can you customize the contrast? Yes. Can you customize your hat? No. I know, right? Along with the brightness, contrast, and sharpness, you can set all kinds of things, such as the night vision, more on that later, color temperature, response time, screen sizing, and image enhancement.
Enhance.
You also have some switches for HDCR, zero latency, eye saver, and anti-motion blur. The only switch I ended up using was the zero latency one, and it made my games look terrific. I think. There's also a picture-in-picture setting, a refresh rate setting, and an alarm clock. Did I use any of these settings? But they're there if you'd like to. You can also use the app to divide the screen up in different ways, but I didn't do that. I just kept the default one screen setting. Screens are like pizza. One is usually enough. I don't have a joke here. I just really wanted to eat some pizza. In addition, the OSD app can be used to create a smart profile. It uses the little webcam on the bottom of the screen to recognize your face. That way, when you sit down to play your favorite game, it automatically sets the screen to your profile. It's a cool trick, but I didn't really use it. I just set up my profile the way I like it, and I just use that indefinitely. No need to switch between profiles. For me at least. Plus, I don't like the idea of my computer watching me at all times. Alright, let's move on to the night vision mode. Inside the app, you'll notice a little switch to turn on night vision mode in your games. So does this option allow you to see things others can't, giving you a giant edge over your competition? Not really, it just ups the brightness. That's like giving a super awesome name to something that's really totally basic. Razor, Wolverine, Ultimate. Exciting words, right? Well, it's a gaming controller. I reviewed it once. Let's continue this journey we're on and discover the RGB lights. On the front of the monitor, you've got 5 separate light groups and one in the back. This is where I had an issue. Rather than using the MSI app to control the RGBs, you have to download the SteelSeries app to be able to customize any of the lights. I really wish that I could do everything in one app rather than bounce around in different softwares. Because just like pizza, one is usually enough. I don't have a joke here. I just really wanted to eat some pizza. Huh, deja vu. I also don't find the SteelSeries app to be very intuitive at all. I usually just set everything to static because it's too much of a headache to set it any other way. The back panel also has lights that can be altered, but they're not super bright and I didn't really end up using them. But I'm sure they're pretty cool if your monitor is set up differently than mine. This game sucks. Next up, let's talk about that camera cradle and mouse bungee. The monitor comes with these 2 nifty little doodads. The first doodad is a camera cradle. It's basically just a ball head that clips to the monitor and holds a small camera. Sadly, I don't have a camera small enough to fit on the cradle, but through the power of Hollywood movie magic, I was able to recreate what it would look like if I did. Okay, here we go, and perfect. Not too shabby. I don't really do any streaming, so I didn't really use the camera cradle. That being said, it did feel sturdy and well built. Something that did surprise me? The mouse bungee. Up until now, I didn't even know these were a thing. It's actually super useful to clean up wires that are a little bit too long. And it also does this. That's funny to me, and hopefully to you as well. As far as connection options go, here they are. Post-production powers, activate. Wow, I can almost taste them. So what do I think of this monitor? Well, for the most part, I really enjoyed it. The size is great and the picture is super clean. I do prefer my 2-monitor setup for anything work-related, but the MSI Optix is really great for gaming. So let's talk pros. I really appreciated the size factor, and the mouse bungee was surprisingly useful. The MSI app is also really intuitive, and it made setting everything up super easy. As far as cons go, well, I don't have that many. My main issue? Having to download a second app if I want to be able to control the RGB lights. It's not super convenient. Also, the cables that it came with were a little bit short for my setup. Almost as short as my cat's temper when he sees the neighborhood cats wandering outside. The Optix is a little bit pricey at $1,100, but you do get a great gaming monitor for that price. So what's my final verdict? I give the MSI Optix 4.5 pizzas out of 5. Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment and like. That's all, really. Oh, and share the video also, yeah, please.